Okay, messy churches, so we're going to do a little bit of building, I think. We'll just see what Beth is going to do. Okay, so Beth has built a track with all those bricks. Wow, that looks great, Beth. What are you going to do with that now? Ah, you have a ball and a hammer. Oh, screwdriver, a straw. That looks much safer, Beth. Okay, so what are you going to do? So you're going to put the ball at the start line. Ah, so I wonder what's making the ball move. Wow, thank you for that demonstration, Beth. That's great. So Beth's managing to make that ball move just by blowing at it. So the power of blowing things. Maybe you could set up a track at home and you could each try and have a go and see who can get your ball to the other end the fastest. You might choose not to do it outside in the wind, but I think the wind gave a little bit of a helping hand there at the end, didn't it? Okay.
Get messy. Hello Messy Church, welcome back for another game today, and today all you will need is a hairdryer and a ping pong ball or a similar ball. Now watch this, I've got the power today. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Did you see that? Could you see it? No? Well, I can feel it on my arm. I wonder whether there's a way of us seeing the power from this hairdryer. Let's have a go with our little ping pong ball. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it goes. Ready for superpower? 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! Whoa! Oops. Whoops-a-daisy. But that's the thing with the Holy Spirit. You can't see it. Like, we couldn't see the wind coming out of the hairdryer, but we could hear it, and we could feel it, and we could see the effects it has on things. Get messy. Hello Messy Church and welcome to Messy Food today, and we're going to be doing some decorating of biscuits using our favourite food, icing! Okay, so if you come in a little bit closer you can see what I'm going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is draw a little person. Now if you have icing sugar and water and colourings, you could make the fires with those, but I didn't have any and neither did the shops. So we're going to use little tubes of icing for today. So I'm going to draw a little person down here. There they are. Oh, fiddly little lids. And then we get to do all those flames coming off their heads, a bit like in the story. They had flames above their heads. So let's see, a bit of yellow. Whoa, wild flames. This is going to taste so good. And some red. Now remember, you don't want to cover the whole biscuit in icing because it might make you feel a bit sick. I think that is perfect. Just enough icing. And remember, before we do any eating or any making,
we need to wash those hands. Okay? Now's the best bit, Messy Church. Amazing. Get messy.
This Messy Church craft is paint blowing tongues of fire. Okay, so for this Messy Church craft, you'll need some fiery paints, a straw, some paper, a pen, and some glitter pens. Woohoo! If you have them, you don't need them, but they're cool. Okay, step one, you need your pen, you need your paper, and you need to write Holy Spirit on the top. You need to can't do the grass step. The Holy Spirit on the top. Hope that's spelled right. Holy Spirit on the top. And you need to draw yourself a little man or woman at the bottom. Right. Step 2. Straw and some watered down paints, and I'd recommend doing the lighter colours first because it works better, I found. And then you need to put a little bit on the top over here, and then use your straw and you go. You can put some more on. There. Good set of lungs. Yeah. And then you go on to the next one. I'll show you a few. I won't do all of them on the camera. A little bit more. It's fine if it's messy because it's Messy Church. It's meant to be messy. Then do some orange. Love a bit of orange. Then you get your red. You got yourself some fire. Yeah. Step 3, optional extras. Bit of glitter. Love a bit of glitter. If there's any glitter left. Just sounds like they're farting, let's be honest. Woo! Yeah, they've got a gold one as well. We're a bit extra in this household. We like extra things. Woo! 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 Woohoo! You got yourself Holy Spirit glitter paint blowy thingy, my bobby. There's no real term for this, but it's beautiful. It's Step 4, leave yours to dry in the sun because it's sunny weather recently. Yay! So yes, leave yours to dry in the sun, and then here is one, slightly more messier one I made earlier, but it's fine because it's messy church. Ah. Yeah. And these represent the tongues of fire which were on the disciples' heads after Pentecost, or no, during Pentecost. Yeah.
So here we have Beth going to tackle our messy challenge today. We're going to see what she's going to do. She's got some interesting things there. She's warming up, so we'll just see how she does. Whoop. Oh, there's the discus, and it's there. Okay, well done. Now, how are we going to do with the shot put? Oh, good throwing action. Yeah, and it's come back out the tree. Well done. So, why are we thinking about throwing shots and throwing a discus? Well, it's the power that we need to do it, and that's why you spin around. That's why you move your arm right behind you before you throw it, to just get as much power into those throws as you can. And with God's power and your strength, you can do amazing things too.
Get messy.
Okay, Beth, are you ready for our blindfold challenge?
I am always ready.
Okay, put your blindfold on then. Right, so take 1 step forwards and 2 steps to the left, 2 steps forward, 2 steps to the right, another step to the right, 1 step forward, 3 steps to the left. Okay, and forwards. Stop. 2 steps to the right. And then you're going to climb forwards over something quite big. That's it. Okay. Step forward and take 1 step to the right. And another step forward, and then you're going to crouch down into a tiny ball and crawl under something. Yeah, all right, a very small ball. Whoops. This course will be great for smaller people. And stand up. You have finished.
Yes.
Okay, Beth. So, how did it feel finishing and listening to instructions?
It was very hard, especially with other noises going on. It's very hard to focus on one person's voice and to be able to trust it enough to follow it.
Okay, so it can be really hard, and especially if you can't see the person or you don't know where they are. And the Holy Spirit is a voice that we can listen to too. It gives us instructions, it guides us, and if we ask it to, will show us what to do. But we have to listen very hard.
Get messy. Hello, Messy Church. It's Sciencey Sheila coming here today to do your messy science. So, this is one you can do at home, but you are going to need an adult to help you because it includes matches, which can be dangerous, okay? And if you're slightly older, you might be able to help your parent, and if you're little, you could just watch and see what happens when your parent or carer does it for you. Okay, so you're going to need matches, and we're going to strike a match and be very careful, and we're going to light a candle. Let's have a look. Oh, it's still there. Oh, there we go, there's the candle. Okay, so can you see, if you zoom right in, there's a flame. And we're going to experiment with what happens if we take one of the things a candle needs away. So like we need food and water and oxygen, a candle needs oxygen as well. And we're going to take the oxygen away, just like that. So as I said, a candle needs 3 things. Oxygen, which it gets from the air, food, which it gets from the wax, and an ignition, which is what it gets from the match. And I wonder what's going to happen if we take one of those 3 things it needs away. But if we add it back, the fire comes back. And that's what it can be like, because just like the candle needs the oxygen in the air, otherwise it starts to go out, we need the Holy Spirit. I wonder what your candle looks like, how it flickers, what colours it's got. Get messy!